Our tea is made of special plants with high catechin reserves. These plants, like all others, rely on energy from the sun. If it weren't for the energy they take from the sun in the form of photons, they would not be able to grow, much less survive. The first stage of photosynthesis is a light-dependent reaction. This means it needs energy from the sun to proceed. Non-cyclic linear electron transport begins when light hits the antenna complex of photosystem II and the energy is transferred to P680. Photosystems are protein complexes in the cell's chloroplasts. An electron from P680 becomes supercharged as it receives the energy from the photon, and soon afterwards it is transferred to the primary electron acceptor of photosystem II. 680 becomes positive after losing the electron, and due to its strong electronegativity, it steals an electron from water by splitting it with an enzyme called the Z enzyme. When the water is split, oxygen and hydrogen are also released. The hydrogen ion in the lumen contributes to the electrochemical proton gradient. This is extremely important for later on in the chain. The primary acceptor then passes the electron to plastoquinone, which passes the electron from photosystem II to the cytochrome complex. Plastoquinone also releases a hydrogen into the lumen because it picked one up when it got the electron in order to stay neutral. From the cytochrome complex, plastocyanin shuttles electron to photosystem I. Meanwhile, another photon is absorbed by photosystem I, and an electron eventually gets excited in P700. This excited electron is taken by the primary electron acceptor in photosystem I. While the electron is being passed along, P700, who now has a positive charge, accepts the electron from plastocyanin. Both electrons are taken by ferredoxin, which passes them to NADP plus reductase, where they, along with the proton from the stroma, transfer NADP plus into NADPH. This NADPH is used later on in the dark reactions, aka the Calvin cycle. ATP is made because of the proton gradient and the power of chemiosmosis. When protons pass through the ATP synthase molecule in order to move along their concentration gradient, their energy is used to catalyze the formation of ATP. Through the sun's energy, the plants are able to grow and effectively develop their catechin reserves, an important part of all the products from our Tealicious line.